What's up, my Finna love sisters? Finna D coming to you all from Finna Team News. Most of you are aware that I've been giving you little updates here and there on all things Nene Leakes versus Bravo. If you go to the Real Housewives of Atlanta playlist, you will see all of those videos. So, I post the videos, you all comment, leave a comments, whatever, no big deal. But on December 31st, when Nene posted, in 2021, we will form a march outside of these racist studios. #Black Women Mattered. My DMs almost crashed because Nene Leakes was the same person who did countless of interviews laughing at Kenya Moore no longer being on the Real Housewives of Atlanta and laughing at the 2, 3, or 4 people who showed up to Bravo headquarters. With signs in their hands, basically saying that Bravo treatment towards Kenya Moore, a black woman and a woman who's pregnant and needed her corns, Nene laughed about it, said that Kenya paid actors to go out there and all of that. So the reason why my DMs was blowing up is because people are used to me saying Kenya Moore is vindicated again and all of my videos and things like that. And every single person who's come for Kenya Moore, we've seen what happened after, okay? We've seen their payback and all of that. So for Nene to even be tweeting and writing this, I completely understand why most of you were in my DMs and wanted me to cover this. But I wasn't interested, right? I just sat back and I just smiled and I'm like, wow. But I completely see why it was important to some of you. But this video is not about Kenya Moore. I just didn't want to do a separate video on something that was posted in December, okay? So since Nene also took a few days ago to talk more about Bravo and drag Bravo without saying their name, I decided, okay, this is fresh, this is new, and also include her little sis in it. Let's go ahead and talk about it. But I had to talk about this whole march that she's planning, okay? And definitely had to bring up Kenya Moore because, this lady was the same person who was laughing at what happened to Kenya Moore. And what I don't understand before I move on is these interviewers. So far not one person have said to Nene, okay, girl, listen, I understand what you're doing in your message, but do you now regret laughing at Kenya when she had people outside of Bravo with signs? Do you now regret not standing behind Kenya and calling Bravo out when they did what she did that, messed with her paycheck and she knows her worth? So she quit all because she had a private wedding. Do you now feel bad for uplifting Massa, the white man, because you wanted to prove that Kenya Moore was a liar when she said that Bravo was facing you out? But in February, on the 16th, this was on her page. Here's a question for Ken at Andy. Ask her, why is she out doing press saying Bravo is phasing me out? Bravo hasn't told me or my team that. Why is she out saying I have lost money from not being in episodes? I negotiated my episodes and money up front. I have not lost anything. #shady, #hater, okay? On the 16th of February 2020 at 7:53 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? So when Andy asked Kenya Moore that question, this was Kenya's response. I think she is. That's not something I can absolutely say. If you're being cut out of episodes, clearly the sign is that you are not as important as you think you are. Okay? Andy face dropped. He wasn't happy about that. He was upset. So this was Andy's response. I don't think she's being cut out of episodes because I think everything that was shot with Nene is in the show. We're not cutting anything out. Everything that we shot, there's nothing that's been left out, he confirmed. Once again, Nene seeking validation and wanting this whole HBIC and things to fit her narrative. She tweeted February 16 again at 10:13 p.m. I have not, in all caps, been cut out of any episodes. I negotiated my episodes just like everyone else did. I'm getting every dime I asked for. Thank you for asking and clearing that up, Andy. That means a lot. And her fans celebrated. We're going to get to their responses, but let's stay focused. Fast forward to today. This is what she said on her YouTube channel today.
So since I have been forced out of the franchise, they have forced me out of the franchise. You didn't want me here. You've been forcing me out for the past 4 years.
Yeah. She was pushed out. Andy been trying to get rid of her for 4 years. Oh, but for 4 years. But yet just February of this year, you responded thanking him for clearing it up. But then in the same breath, you posted this picture right here in this tweet right here. Someone sent her this and remind her that she doesn't have a case against Bravo. Like I've said over and over again, I'm not saying what Nene is accusing Bravo of didn't happen to her. I'm just saying that she messed up her entire case when she stood up for Andy and basically said that, because in her desperate attempt to prove that Kenya Moore is a liar, in her desperate attempt to discredit another sister, she uplifted the same white man that she's now calling racist, uplifted him, all because she wanted to prove that a black woman was a liar. And that's where she messed up her entire case. But girl, get off social media and take legal actions. I mean, you can have attorneys on Instagram Live and having hours upon hours of conversations, but none of that matters until you actually take real actions. Okay? Now let's get into what Nene tweeted about her little sis, and we're going to talk about it. And this person basically wrote, and Nene retweeted, Porsha should be standing with you. They scared to lose their checks, but you can't let them get away with discrimination, retaliation, and blacklisting and unequal pay. There's power in numbers. I will start calling everybody out. Okay? All right. I mean, dang. What happened to Sisterhood and Big Sis and Little Sis? And as far as Porsha goes, Porsha is always going to pick and choose when, where, and how her activism work. And that's the reason why people are calling her out and don't think that is genuine. Because you don't say uplift and support black women, but then in the same breath applauding Monique for putting her hands on a black woman. Okay? And you don't say, well, standing up for justice and all of that, but here's your friend going through whatever she's going through and you're not supporting her. It's because she's with Bravo. She's getting her check. She is not going to mess with her money for a friend. I'm putting my quotations up because they were never, ever real friends. It's basically an enemy of my enemy is my friend. We don't like Kenya Moore, so let's join forces. That's basically what that friendship, was. So I don't know why Nene expect Porsha to say anything on her behalf. She still works for Bravo. This is the thing. Would Nene have done the same thing for Porsha if it was the other way around? No. Absolutely not. She wouldn't have. So why should Porsha do it for her? I'm not even here for the girl, but why? She did not stop there. She continued discrimination, retaliation, blacklisting, basically saying all of these things that she's listing are real against Black women. Stop watching, stop supporting racism. Don't use my eyes, use your own eyes. You can see it, trust your gut. Good morning, Tweety Pies. Word to the wise. Stop supporting and funding platforms that are racial and biased against Black women. Don't believe me, believe your eyes. Stand up, protest, sign the petition, and stop watching. The treatment of Black women behind the scene is wrong. Even the cast that's currently filming knows wrong is and what's happening. They try to silence us. We must speak up when wrong is happening. I won't stop. Well, when Bravo wronged Kenya Moore and the other girls that have been let go, Nene was right there cashing that guy checks like she said. So yeah, that's why people are lacking empathy towards Nene. She continued, they pay off and reward lawyers, managers, agents, and even certain cast members to keep their dirty work going. I won't stop speaking out until something is done. I will call names if need be. And then she tweeted about Porsha, of course, retweeted and added to this tweet that someone wrote about Porsha. And then I didn't say anything publicly for years, but I spoke out behind the scenes in emails, text messages, and conference call. I can show you. I spoke to executive for help as well for years. It must stop. It doesn't matter your race. Just fight for what's right. Now, if I click these comments, I know they're going in on Nene. I would love to move on to other topics because I am behind already. I do have my review coming to the latest episode, so I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Of course, Porsha is not going to address Nene publicly because once you start going after the network, yelling racism and threatening lawsuits and all of that, they advise you to just don't even do it, okay? Because before, when Nene left gracefully, Annie will talk about her on Watch What Happens Live, bring her up. They will repost her on Bravo pages. It was nothing but friendly business because that's what normally happens when people move on, or they get let go or they quit. They maintain a professional and, good situation with the network, and that's why people can come back and leave and come back and leave. But once you blast, she blasted Annie and then going after the network, that's a different story. They completely stopped talking about her because she took it too far. And the reason why I'm going to end it here is because we already know what happened, okay? Nene put her hands on, producers. She did what she did, walking off set and all of that, and that's why she was let go, all right? But I wish Nene the best. Her March is coming up, so we shall see, and hopefully she takes those legal action. I think she's dragging this and hoping that someone will contact her and she can have what she be talking about, and she can have a conversation. Because once attorneys are involved and legal documents are filed, there's absolutely no turning back. She feels like by doing all of these things on social media, she can bully them into meeting with her. But you should have handled all of this behind the scenes, and maybe they would have worked with you. But if Nene truly feels like discrimination did happen to her, if she have proof, and she just been quiet all of these years because she was collecting her checks and just making money and shut up, I'm going to sit around and laugh at other people even though I'm being treated the same way, then I say, yeah, go ahead and do your thing. Don't keep silent or be quiet and, let Bravo and Andy and them get away with it. Absolutely do your thing. I'm just saying that she talked so much and did so much to discredit Kenya Moore that she ended up messing up her case. But if she got evidence, even after that, she can be like, I said those things because I did not want to get blacklisted. I said those things out of fear. I wish Nene the best. The end here, my final loves. Thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.